contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Danielle Kamela.
Welcome back, everyone, to United Wrestling Network action here in Mesa, Arizona. And somebody that hails from Arizona, Danielle Kamela, took this match on short notice, but has a lot of history here in the Arizona area.
Yeah, former Suns dance team member looking to make a big impact here in the UWN at the expense of Zeda Zhang.
And introducing her opponent, Zeda, bring the bang, Zhang!
Bring the bang, Zhang. Zeda Zhang is recently, erupted in the United Wrestling Network. Certainly has her hands full with the likes of Hands of Fortune, Savannah Stone, and Alex Gracia, but should get just some great competition here in the form of Danielle Kamela.
Yeah, Zeda Zhang has really been at the heart of that just chaos that is the women's division here in the UWN. And again, short notice, so now having to call an audible and adjust on the fly is Zeda Zhang. I'm not sure who I'd give the advantage to. Zeda coming in expecting a different opponent, and now Danielle could reap the benefit of that.
I actually asked Zeda Zhang about this earlier tonight backstage, if there, how it affected her preparing for one competitor and then at the last minute squaring off with Danielle Kamela. She said it didn't change my mind. A fighter is always ready to fight.
And I expect that because Zeda Zhang, a former professional MMA fighter, where that happens quite a bit. Somebody gets injured during training camp or doesn't make weight or the commission doesn't approve the fight, and you might have an alternate step in there. So certainly something that you have to be prepared for in combat sports, something that Zhang has dealt with, and Kamela now with some stalling tactics.
Yeah, and these two are no strangers to one another either. They, shared time together in NXT, so who knows how well they know each other. Certainly trained together, and we'll see what sort of maybe even bad blood had developed there as well.
In NXT at the same time around 2016, but actually this is their first one-on-one contest.
Faced off in tag team action, maybe found each other in a battle royal or two. But the side headlock now by Zeda Zhang, very fundamentally sound, great grappler, undefeated in the MMA cage, and runs over Danielle Kamela there with the shoulder block, tries to press the offense, swing and a miss there by Danielle. Nice arm drag by Zeda Zhang.
Yeah, deep arm drag from Zhang right into the cover. Late leg hook, though. Kamela's still in this matchup.
You mentioned Zhang's MMA background, that she competed in WWE, NXT, first female competitor signed to MLW's women's division when it launched. But if you ask me, Zhang has been everywhere but not had a home, not had a breakout, a shining top of the division seat. And that is what she's seeking here in the United Wrestling Network. Danielle Kamela may have something else to say about that.
Well, using some tactics there, using that rope and a hair pull, quite frankly, but did its job, as now Danielle Kamela has the upper hand in the driver's seat of this matchup. Kamela was a sports reporter for Fox Sports out here in Arizona, an actress too, and kind of shrugged off the challenges, Zeda Zhang, and said, you know what, I didn't have anything going tonight, so I guess I'll come fight you.
Yeah, really just such a bratty sort of mean girl attitude, but nice suplex floating over did Kamela. But yeah, not really adept at making friends, as you can see, is Kamela.
Again, you took the words right out of my brain there, James Kincaid. Mean girls, what comes to mind when I tried to talk to Danielle Kamela. She said, I don't have anything to say. All of my actions will speak for themselves inside the squared circle.
That's why her hair is so big. No secrets.
Very physical right now, the attack of Kamela. We witnessed history made, guys. Brand new United World Tag Team Champions. Again, for the third time, Midnight Heat. We still have title action coming your way for the Heritage title, but the women's title is something that it grows ever closer here in the United Wrestling Network, and this matchup could be a big one when it comes to the rankings in the pecking order.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And to Gilbert's point and yours, Zhang now becoming a mainstay here in the UWN's women's division. Certainly she would have her eyes on that, but if Kamela gets by Zhang, she would have certainly a cause to want to be in line for a shot when that does come around as well. And speaking of shots, just slapping Zhang right across the face.
Wow, blatant disrespect here by Danielle Kamela, but answering in kind, but certainly not kindly there, was Bring the Bang Zhang. Nice leg sweep takedown there by Zeda, and looks to cook with gas.
The slap to the mush woke up Zeda Zhang, and she's beginning to fire now on Danielle Kamela.
Sizing her up. Zhang gonna bring a flurry here. Starting to string them together, kick right to the head. That one rocked Kamela into the ropes.
Downstairs, when you try maybe to check that kick, Zhang goes upstairs, now to the midsection, upstairs, downstairs, all points in between, and it's Kamela going to the outside.
And Zhang looking to follow and bring some more pain. Nice kick from the apron to Kamela.
Sense of urgency here for Zeda, perhaps to get her back in the ring here, Gilbert, where she can maybe put her away.
You don't want to count out victory if you're trying to climb up the ranks. You want a 1, 2, 3, or you want to tap somebody out.
Yeah, as decisive as possible. Desperation from Danielle there, the jaw jammer, maybe creating the opening that she needs.
Tried to put on the
Rolling
brakes
through,
there.
got her!
Deep hook. Kamela
two.
almost put her away there. Kamela, got to be impressed with her aggressiveness in this matchup, taking the fight to Zhang, but look at this. Thought it was going to be a suplex, but oh my goodness.
Right on her head.
Crash straight down. Zhang bang indeed. Yikes.
Here is your winner, Zeda Zhang!
Let's take a look back at the action. This was a physical battle as we take a look back. Decisive win in the end for Zhang. That was nasty stuff.
Got her up and dropped her full force. Zeda, bang a rang, and with the 3 count.
Woo. Heritage title on the line, still to come in our main event.
Can't get enough Memphis Wrestling? You need Memphis Wrestling Plus. Subscribe today at memphiswrestlingplus.com.